Why? Okay. Hi, everyone. I hope this is working. We're going live with basics in just a few minutes. So join in, find your bar space, and I'll see you soon. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give this another minute or two because we're having a slight technical difficulty. So give me just a second, everyone. I'm gonna make sure we have the right live post here on the Breakout website. Let's see. Okay. Hey Todd, check the link. I had to restart the video, so it's a different YouTube video. So just wanted to make sure you check the one that's up on Facebook. All right, let's see. Okay, so we have a group of us here with me. That's great. I'm Ilana. This is part of our live streaming classes for Breakout Studios, and I'm going to give a ballet basics class. So get your space ready. Hi, good morning. Get your space all ready. Make sure you have a little bit of space around you. You have a bar to hold on to, and we will get started. I'm glad you all are here. I'm hoping the right link was put up because I love technology sometimes. That was sarcastic. Okay, so we're going to get started facing our bar with a warm-up. So go ahead and just start with your feet parallel and feeling nice and open across the chest, dropping the shoulders down the back, lifting up through the low belly. And we're just gonna roll the right foot to the demi-point. Let me turn sideways here. Demi-point all the way to the toe. Demi-point, lower the heel. Left foot, same thing, half to the toe and half, lower the heel. Let's take a plie and stretch and a plie and stretch, and one elevate, lift the heels, lower down. We'll first position. Same thing in first, right foot to the demi and toe and demi, lower the heel, left foot, same thing, to the toe and demi, lower the heel, take a plie and stretch and a plie and stretch, one elevate up and down. We'll go back to parallel position there, okay? Let me just check on one thing really quickly. Okay, all right. Here we go from parallel, and then just follow along for the rest of it, okay? Parallel, right foot rolling through the demi point, one, to the toe, and demi, lower the heel, left foot, same thing, to the toe. Take two plies, bending the knees, and stretch, plie, and we'll take an elevate, lifting the heels up, lower down. Let's turn it out to first position. Right foot, half toe, to the toe, and half, lower down. Other side, left, to the toe. Oh, I'm sideways. Take it, hold on everyone. Okay, for some reason, I'm sorry, we're gonna start that one more time. Let me just fix my camera. I'm not sure why it's not letting me go horizontal at the moment, so I'm going to just hope that, I know I'm trying to get us horizontal, but I'm gonna hope I'm still in the screen here. Sorry about that, everyone. Let's give that one more try. Starting the same way. Okay, parallel. Right foot goes to the half and to the toe and half. Left foot, same thing, half. Demi point, really breaking out those toes, two plies, sending the hips straight down. And we'll elevate, lift the heels up and down. Let's turn it out, first position. Right foot to the half and toe. Left foot, same thing, opening the knee out to the toe. Two plies, bending out the knees, and stretch, bend. Pressing up to elevate. Now follow along for this next part, everyone. Turn your head to the right, both shoulders up and back. Recover the spine, turning the head to the other side, lifting up and back, over the back. Let's take that again, head to the right. Make sure both shoulders are going evenly. And to the other side, up and back. Let's take an elevate, lift the heels. We're feeling that spiral at the tops of the thighs. Arms come to first position. Low belly lifted. Open the arms out to second. And take a demi-plie. And we'll stretch. Okay. Now that I'm the right way around, let's do some plies. So we're going to start in first position. Prepare the arm first to second. Two demi-plies, reaching the fingertips out and stretch, and a demi, and stretch. Grand plie, all the way down. So we go through the demi, the heels lift slightly, and then we bring them right back down and stretch. Let's take a port de bras forward, long spine. And then we're going to keep the spine long to come up. So the arm is in fifth position overhead. We have one elevate, lower down, tendu to second position. Same thing in second. We reach the fingertips out for the demi and stretch. We gather the arm to first and open second. Now the heels stay down for our grand plie. Right out over those toes and demi and stretch. Let's go towards the bar, up and over. Turning the head, coming all the way up to the top, and we'll take an elevate, lift the heels, lower down, tendu, crossing in the front. Two demi-plies, one, and stretch, and a demi, and stretch, grand plie, all the way down, 6, 7, and 8. This time, let's bring the arm down to fifth position. Turn your head to your elbow. Cambrai up and back, right like we did just in the last exercise, coming back up. Keep that arm and we'll cross the front foot over to Su-Su, finding a balance there at the top. Whoop, to come out of it, try to keep your eyes focused, that helps. Open the arms out to the side, reach the fingertips and slide that front foot out to plie. Now when we port or bras forward in our first position, that first set, at the bottom of the port or bras, your arm is already in a fifth position, right? We have that same relationship here as we do here. So from the bottom, you're gonna keep that relationship and just lengthen the spine out to come up and your arm is already in the right place, okay? So 2 demi-pliés and a grand, port or bras and a balance, and I'll call it out as we go, okay? All right, starting in first position, here we go. Make sure you're feeling rotated on both legs from the tops of the thighs. Plie, reach the fingers, stretch. 2, and stretch. Pelvis goes straight down. Open the knees, heels down. Port or bras forward, long spine. Reaching out to come up. And we'll take an elevate, lift the heels. Tendu to second. 2 demis, reach the fingers. And a demi. Grand plie, all the way down. Wide knees, heels are down. Demi. Let's go into the bar, reach the fingers up and over. Coming all the way up, lift the heels up. Lower down, tendu, cross in front to your fifth. 2 demis, 1. Stretch, and 2. All 10 toes down into the ground, heels lift a little bit, and then they go right back down. Arm goes down to fifth. Lift up to go back. Keep your arm in fifth position. Let's cross that front foot over, tight, tight, Su-Su balance. Other arm can come off the bar. Keep the legs squeezing at the top. Open the arms out. Reach the fingertips. And take a plie and stretch. All right. So in any demi-plie, or even just when you're standing, we want to feel all 10 toes into the floor. So sometimes what happens is when we plie, we tend to roll forward. I don't know if you can see in the carpet, but we tend to roll forward towards the front of the foot, the big toe side. So as you're taking your plie, really watch that you have all 10 toes equally into the floor, and we're wrapping and rotating the knees directly out over the toes, okay? Let's do that same thing to the second side. Here we go. First position, prepare the arm first to second, all 10 toes, plie, and stretch. 2, and stretch, grand plie. Open the knees, put the heels right back down. Long spine to go forward, arm is in fifth, and then we reach out to come back up. Elevate. Tendu to second, let's find that nice wide position. Plie, 1, stretch, 2, grand plie, wide knees, pelvis straight down, demi, into the bar, up and over, coming all the way up, we'll elevate, tendu, cross to your fifth position, 2 demis, 1, stretch, back pinky toes into the ground, grand plie. Heels only lift as much as they have to, right back down. Arm goes down to fifth. Cambrai up and back. Coming back up, cross that front foot over to Su-Su. Arms in fifth, lift the belly. And we'll open the arms back out, reach the fingers to plie, and finish. All right. Let's go to a tendu. From first position here, And we'll stay sideways to the bar. Now, of course, we're thinking of our magnets. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're stuck on that refrigerator door. We're not going to let those twist as we do our tendus. So let's prepare the arm first to second. We're going to go through the foot, nice and slow, through the demi-point to the toe. Let's flex and point, and then we're going to rotate in from the top of the hip, rotate back out, and we'll close to a plie and stretch. Same thing to the side, through the foot. Remember, your side is slightly forward of actual side. Flex and point, turning in, turning out, plie. Heels should be together, and stretch. Lifting the belly as you go back, and flex and point, turning in, turning out, plie and stretch. And then today, let's take another plie, roll through the feet, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, open second, lower the heels. We start the whole thing from the back. So when you go to the back, we don't need to let the pelvis start to go with the tendu and drop. Since it's only a low leg, we can pretty much maintain where the pelvis is as the leg goes to the back. So the low belly has to lift up through the front and flex and point, rotate in, trying not to move the other hip, rotate out, plie and stretch. Same thing to the side, remembering that when you go to the side, you're following the line of the V of the feet. Flex and point, in and out, plie and stretch. Same thing to the front. And then we'll take another plie to roll through the feet. This time, let's challenge it by bringing the arms to fifth and opening out to a V, and we'll plie at the end, okay? So of course, I'll call it out as we go. Find your first position, making sure you have most of the weight over the balls of the feet. Here we go. 6, 7. Strong arm in second. Let's go through the foot to the front. Flex and point. Rotate in and out, demi-plie. Same thing to the side. Through the foot to the side. Flex and point. Turn it in, turn it out, plie. Starting to the back. Lifting up through that low belly. Flex and point. Turn in and out, plie. Now stretch your legs, take another plie, roll through the feet, lift your heels and stretch. Little balance here. Open the arms out, lower your heels lightly to the back. Flex. Rotate in, plie. To the side. Keep feeling that you're lifting up out of the crown of the head. And in, out, plie. Same thing to the front. And a flex. Turn it in. And out, plie. Take another plie, roll through the feet. Arms to first. This time, let's bring the arms all the way up to fifth. Don't change the ribs. Open out to the V, reaching out through the fingers. And plie. And stretch. All right. Let's go straight away to the second side. Here we go. First position, prepare the arm to second, through the foot. Demi-point to point. Flex. Rotate in from the hip, wide knees, pinky toes down. To the side. Keeping the refrigerator magnets. And point. In. Out. Plie. To the back. Lift the low belly. Up, up, up. And a flex. Point. In and out. Plie. Now stretch and take another plie. Roll through the feet. Arms to first. Balancing, elbows supported. Open the arms, lower your heels from the back. And a flex. Lift up a little bit taller, out of the crown of the head. Plie. To the side. Rotate, flex and point, then we'll rotate in. out, plie. To the front, heel leads the way, flex. In and out, plie. Take another plie, roll through the feet. Arms lift all the way up to fifth. Extend out to the V. And we'll finish plie and stretch, show the ending of the exercise. Okay, shake out those legs. Nice, everyone, I'm sure, even though I can't see you. Let's do another tendu from fifth position. So as you're doing all of this, I want you to feel that your body is sending energy down and up at the same time. So the feet down through the floor, the crown of the head up through the ceiling, and then we're creating this space in the waist. We're trying not to collapse into our pelvis, but to lengthen this whole area around the torso so that when you're standing, we're creating this lift and length. Let's go from fifth. So always an option if you'd like. You can keep your arm in second position if you just want to worry about the feet. Otherwise, lift the arm up to fifth. We'll go tendu front, close, fifth, and two. A little quicker. Same thing side. Close, back, and two. A little quicker to the back. And close, and two. To close, let's pick it up and down, and we'll pick it up again. So 2 times and down to the back. Fifth. And fifth, and fifth. To the side, put the heel down, and down, and down. To the front, a fifth, and fifth, and fifth. Arm to first, pick it up, put it down, pick it up, put it down, and then we're going to repeat all of that again. 1 a little bit slower, 2 quicker. Same thing to the side, same thing to the back. We do 2 little pickups. So like I was saying last week, if you were here or with me, the floor is always like really sticky, especially when we pick the foot up off of it. So we pick it up and peel it to that coup de pied, and then peel it back down. Remember, when you're in the front of the ankle, it's the pinky toes touching. The heel is forward. It should not be touching, otherwise we're in a sickle. And then to the back, the heel is touching, the toes are wrapping away. We're rotating from the tops of the thighs, okay? So let's do that front and back 2 times. And then the last time we pick it up, put it down, that last pickup, let's hold it there and take both arms off of the bar for a balance. Okay, every time you close in fifth, stand on 2 feet. Here we go. 6, 7, arm to fifth or second. 1 to fifth and 2. Out. Slice the heel in. Slice and slice to the back, reaching out through the fingers. And 2. Pick it up 2 times. Peel it up. Put it down. Peel it up. Starting back. 1. Fifth. And 2. To the side. Out. Cross front. And back. And front to the front. 1. A fifth. And fifth. 2 times. Peel it up. Up. And down. Let's do that all again, everybody. Out. Close the tops of the thighs into fifth. Side. To the back. Peel it up 2 times. Up and down. And we're breathing, starting back. 1. To the side. To the front. Peel it up. 1. This last time, hold that up there. Find the shape of the leg, both arms to first, lifting, making space in the waist. When you're ready, close into fifth. Take a moment, relax the legs here. All right, so when we close into fifth position, we're not just closing the foot into fifth, we're actually closing the entire leg into fifth position. So watch that you're not just thinking about your foot going to fifth, right? Sometimes we get a little bit of this going on. I want you to think about closing the top of the thigh to fifth position, and that means that we really have to keep that length in the body so we have space to close, okay? Let's do the same thing to the second side. Here we go, left foot front. 6, 7. Tendu front, close the top of the thigh. And in to the side, out. In, to the back. Close the thigh, and in. Peel it up 2 times, up and down and up. Starting back. 1, 5th, in. Same thing side, slicing the heel in, to the front. Peel it up, 1, grow half an inch taller. Let's start the whole thing again. Pinky toes back, in and in. To the back. Peel it up and down. Once more from the back, here we go, reaching out. To the side. To the front. 2 times, peel it up. And down, hold this next one, everyone. Heel forward, lift up out of that standing leg, arms to first. And we'll finish and lower. Okay, shake out your legs. Doesn't matter how basic the exercise is, if you're working the muscles in the right way, it's a lot of work there. I got definitely a lot of sensation in the legs on that last one. All right, let's do a dégagé. Our first one, let's do it facing the bar, right? So here's my little portable bar. We'll go right leg. Let's just do our regular 8, 8, 4, 4, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. And those are just dégagés. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6. That's our tempo. 7 and 8. Same thing left for 8. And then our 4, 4, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. When we get to the singles, watch that we're not letting the body go with it. So again, that comes into that oppositional energy, pressing down through the legs, up through the head, so that you can easily move the legs underneath. Obviously, there's a little bit of a shift in the weight, but it shouldn't be a reverberation in the body. So let's just try it once through from first position. Here we go. 6, 7, right leg, and in, in. Push the floor, push the toes. Left side, same thing, in, heel in. 4, 5, 6. Right leg goes 4, 3. Are you lifting up out of your pelvis? 2 on the right and the left. Single counts, right, left. Let's do it again, right leg. 8, 7, 6. Maybe test the balance if you want. Left side, 2, 3. 4 on the right, 4 on the left, and 2. And 2, single counts. Right, left, hold onto your bar, elevate, up and down. Follow along. Up and down, little quicker. A lift, lower, 2. Down, 3, down and 4. Take it again, slow. Up, down, up. Keep those pinky toes into the floor. A little quicker. Up, down, down. Let's do that again. Slow it down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. A little quicker for 4 and 3 and 2. Last one, little slower, up. This is our last set, I promise. Won't throw anything else at you. down, little quicker for 4, and 3, and 2. Last one. Shake out your legs, take a stretch for the calves. Just threw that last little part at you there. Hopefully we felt a little bit of activation through the backs of those legs. I know I did. Okay, so let's take another dégagé sideways to the bar, and we're going to go from 5th position this time rather than 1st. So right foot is in front. For this one, let's just keep the arm in 2nd. That's a challenge in itself because we have to keep that upper arm supported and watch that we don't get to here by the end. So the right foot goes dégagé. Let's take it slow. Out and in and out and in and out. Piqué up, close 5th. Side, close back. Side, close front. Side, piqué up, close 5th. To the back and close into 2. Close into 3, piqué up, close 5th. Bring it up to the back of the knee. 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, closing back. Dégagé, just about a couple inches off of the floor, not too high, and a piqué and a close. So 3 dégagés, out, in, out, piqué and a close, front, and a 2, and a 3, and a piqué and a close, front of the knee, and we'll finish there with our balance in the retiré devant. When you go side, I know we talked about earlier when you go from 1st, you follow the line of the V. It's slightly forward of your actual side. The same thing happens in 5th. Even though we don't have a V to follow, the leg is still slightly forward of your shoulder, of your real side. Even when you're coming from the back, the leg has to direct to that same place every time. So watch that we're not going here. I can't hold my turn out there. I need my heel to really be forward. Okay, so 3 dégagés, 2 piqués. Same thing to the side, same thing to the back, and then we bring that retiré to the back of the knee for our balance. In the reverse, it comes to the front of the knee. All right? So from your 5th position, here we go. Oops, one more time. 6, 7, and front, close, sharp, 2 piqués, prick, and close, side, 2, 3, piqué, to the back, right behind, 2, 3, piqué, back of the knee, little balance here, open the knee, spiral the back of the thigh, starting from the back, out, 2, 3, piqué, to the side, notice where your side is, heel is forward, piqué, lift half an inch taller off of those legs, 2, 3, piqué, front of the knee, balancing here, elbows supported, lengthen the waist, and we'll finish. Take a moment, relax the legs, shake them out. All right, let's go straight around to the 2nd side. Go ahead and put your left foot in the front. Here we go. 6, 7, and front. 2, 3, really sharp, prick, and up. So that accent on the piqué is up, to the back, low belly up, and a back, piqué, back of the knee, find that balance, hamstring is lifting, arms in first, from the back, 1, 2, 3, piqué, to the side, cross front, to the front, sharp, close, brush, piqué, front of the knee, find that balance, hips are square, open that knee out to the side. When you're ready, you'll close into 5th to finish. Okay, shake out those legs. I'm gonna grab a quick sip of water, take a moment to do what you need, and we'll go into round de jambes. All right, so from 5th position, we'll take the arm, we'll do a little breathe to start out and in through the first 2 seconds. So tendu front, quarter rond, closing first. Then we go all the way around, back and front and back. 2 more, front, refrigerator magnets, and front and around, off the floor, not too high, maybe 45 degrees. Heel is looking at the ceiling, and then it looks forward, and we go to the back, closing behind. And then we reverse that, so we stop at the quarter, back, heel is forward, heel to the ceiling, and close. Then we still go through the side, but we don't stop side. Through first, back, and around. 2 more, back and around. I want you to really go through a good first position. Pinky toes lead you back and around, off the floor, back and side, and front, closing in 5th. From here, let's port a bras forward, all the way down. We'll take that long spine to come up, and we'll cambre up and back, 6, 7, and 8. Now another opportunity to balance in your retiré, you can either stay flat, or this time you'd like, you can come into susu and find that balance at the front of the knee. To finish, if you're up in susu, make sure you close back down through susu to finish. All right? So we go front, side, back, through first. And then we take it front all the way around. We're leading with the heel through first, so we're turned out. And around 2 more times, and then we go off the floor. We reverse that en dedans. We have a port de bras forward and back, and then our balance. And then I'll give you a moment after that just to kind of wiggle or stretch out anything that you need after our first side. All right? So 5th position, right foot front. Here we go. Prepare the arm first to second. The elbow is supported. To the front, side, back, close in first. Now we go front all the way to the back. Try to trace a nice big half circle on the floor. 2 more. We're lifting up out of the head, off the floor, not too high. Heel forward and back. Close in 5th back, let's reverse. Tendu. Heel forward to the ceiling, close. Back and around, back and around. 2 more times. Off the floor, back, side, heel to the ceiling. Now reach the fingertips, port de bras forward, all the way down, relax the head. Long spine to come up, cambre up and back. And either into susu or stay flat, retiré. I'm gonna let you continue that balance wherever you are. Feeling that the arms are supported from the back, the elbows are lifted, the low belly is active. If you're in that elevate, find susu and plie out of it. Take a moment wherever you are, either to continue balancing or just stretch out your spine, your body, whatever you need. All right. All right. Okay, everyone. When we're going to the second side, that half circle, see how wide and long you can go through the leg without disrupting the pelvis. So just because we're thinking of length obviously doesn't mean the pelvis goes with us, but from that stable positioning there, see if you can reach that leg even further away, like you have that laser beam shooting out through the foot as much as possible, okay? Let's go to the second side, same thing. Prepare the arm first to second, starting front. Really keep the rib cage floating up away from the pelvis. Little quicker, front to the back. 2 more. Off the floor. Reach out of the toe, out of the leg. Close behind, let's reverse that. Back, side, heel on top. Little quicker, back to the front and back. 2 more. Lift up taller, softening the ribs. Off the floor, back, side, and front. Closing into 5th, reach to the fingers, quarter broad down. Long spine to come up, palm right up and back. And finding whichever balance you did on the first side, whether it's on elevate or flat. Feeling that lift up under the elbows. Open across the back. When you're finished balancing, take a moment, just stretch out whatever you need. And we'll move into fondus. Okay. All right, long intro for the beginning. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, and 6, and 7. Let's go. Fondue through to the foot and out. Light touch and lift 2 times. That's it. Fondue, open both knees to the side and a touch and lift and touch and lift. Fondue back of the ankle, right behind. Touch it down and lift. Scoot forward a little bit, down and lift. Now we have little pulses up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Tendu and close. So the first time the foot goes from the floor to the fondue, and we're feeling that peel through that sticky honey on the floor. 1 and 2 and out. A 4, a touch and lift and touch and lift. Open the knees. Don't move that, don't lift that hip as you go side. That's really challenging. 6, 7, and 8. Open both knees. Keep the hip back to the front and touch and lift and touch and lift. Little pulse. 2, 3, 4. We have 5 and 6 and close. Now, when you're pulsing the leg to the front, if you are not spiraling the leg in the hip socket, if we're slightly more parallel, the quad is going to do that work and it becomes tight and it overloads that muscle. So even if you have to lower the leg, I'm going to encourage you to really rotate in the hip socket, and then the heel is trying to lift up to the ceiling. So it's more of that inner thigh wrap that helps that happen versus the top of the leg. And I've learned that from personal experience. Okay, so try to find that rotation. So we fondue and we go up, and then we have 2 light touches down, really light. Same thing to the side. Same thing to the back, except we hold it up and do 6 little pulses, trying to find that hamstring glute connection, closing in 5th to reverse. Okay? Fondue is to melt, so keep that melty quality as we go. Here we go. Long intro. 5, 6. Let's keep the arm in 2nd. Melt it down and out. Light touch. Down. Already feel that rotation in the hip. Both knees open and out. Touch down and lift and down. To the back of the ankle. Right behind the hip. And a touch and up. Pulse it up. Little pulses of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Close and hold. Let's reverse. Melt down, light touch down, up, both knees open, to the side, heel forward, and a touch and lift, front of the ankle, heel presents, now find that rotation, touch and lift. Here we go, little pulses, heel lifts, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, finish. Okay, shake out those legs. Same thing to the other side. Like I've been saying, when we go side, be careful the hip doesn't help you. So again, it's the top of the leg, the top of the femur bone in the hip socket that's spiraling in the pelvis. The pelvis doesn't get involved. And that's easier said than done. But try to think about how you can maintain this skeleton, this bony structure, and then just rotate in the hip, the top of that thigh. All right, second side. Here we go. Prepare the arm. Here we go. Fondue, melt it down. 1. And out. Light touch. Down and up, down and up. Open both knees to the side. Rotate in the hip. And up, down. I'm going to rotate so you can see my leg right behind. Touch it down. Here we go. Little pulses up. 6, 5, 4. Reach the leg longer. 2 and 1. Closing 5th. Let's reverse. Both knees open. Touch and lift. To the side. Both knees open. Heel forward. Touch it down. Lift. Stay tall on that standing leg. Arm is still supported. Now rotating in the pelvis. Little lift, heel up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish. Shake out your legs. All right, we did that. Let's go to frappes. We'll stick with that frappe prep that we worked on last week, because that's a good one just to feel the positions your foot is going through in your frappe. Frappe is to strike like you're striking a match, right? So we go 5 and 6, tendu, flex it in. We bring the metatarsals down to push, bring it in. Metatarsals, push, bring it in. Then let's go a little quicker for 4 and 3 and 2. So we're still going through that same metatarsal strike, closing in to the side. Metatarsals, push, bring it front. Metatarsals, push, bring it back. And a 4, 3, 2, and 1. To the back is the funny one. You bring kind of the big toe side of the metatarsals down, strike, and in. So the pinky toe side of the metatarsals in the back doesn't really touch the floor. And then 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Let's do the same thing to the side. Metatarsal strike, pull it in. Metatarsal strike, pull it in. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we'll just finish there and give our legs a little shake out. So on the slow ones, obviously we're breaking it down. And on the quick ones, we're still passing through that same position. So don't skim over the floor. Obviously be careful if your floor is super sticky. But other than that, you want to try to get the metatarsal to really just go through the floor to push through the toes at the end. And this helps with our jumps. One day when we can do jumps again, it helps from the flex to the point and that push with the underneath side of the foot. That's what we're working on here in our frappe. Okay? So get ready to tendu and flex on the intro. Here we go. Tendu, flex, metatarsal, strike, in. One more time. Now let's do 4, quick, accent out, and out, and out, and out to the side, metatarsal, push, front, metatarsal, push, little quicker, for 4, and out, try to hold it out, and out, to the back, metatarsal, strike, in, 2, little quicker, out, and out, and out, and out to the side one more time. Back. A little quicker. Out, and out, and out, and finish in 5th. Yeah, so With the frappe, the accent is out, right? So it's not really an even out and in, out and in. It's like we're almost late to come back in, out and out and out. And we still find that strike through the foot. So let's go second side. Here we go. Left foot front, get ready to tendu flex. And metatarsal strike and in. Again. Little quicker. Out. 2, 3. We're still growing off of our standing legs. Side, front of the ankle. Little quicker. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. To the back. Metatarsal strike. In. Through the foot. In. And quicker for 4, 3, 2. One more time to the side. And back. Little quicker. 4, 3, 2, and finish in 5th. All right. Let's take a little mini adagio. So we're going to port de bras. We'll do a stretch and adagio. Port de bras forward and 2. Coming up. Open the arm. Let's do our releve launch. So basically it's just a reach of the leg off of the floor. Brushing to the front and closing nice and smooth to 5th. We go in to the bar, coming all the way up, brushing down and feeling that reach out, 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 and closing in the back. Let's go to arabesque as we port de bras back. 2, 3, and 4. Actually, you know what? Keep your arm in arabesque as you come up. So we'll keep it there as we brush back. 6, 7, and 8. And then for the last one, let's go away from the bar. Inside arm comes up through first, open second, releve launch, 6, 7, close and finish. So same thing. I know I'm like a broken record player, but your pelvis doesn't go when your leg lifts up. So you're only lifting your leg as high as you can keep your pelvis. As soon as you go with it or your standing leg buckles, then we've gone too far. Then we're not doing it straight from the leg anymore. So really be strict with yourselves about that because I can't see you. Port de bras forward, 2 and 3 and 4. Releve launch, 6, 7, and 8. If this is my bar, I go to the bar, 3 and 4. Releve launch, it's still slightly forward to close back. We go arabesque, keep the arm, releve launch, and then we go away from the bar so the outside arm comes across through first and open, releve launch to the side. Okay, so I'll call it out, of course, as we go. Right foot front. Here we go. And we're breathing, so take a nice big inhale to go forward. Recover the spine. Let's open the arm to second, brushing to the front. Take your time. Get there just in time to come right back down. Into the bar. Coming up. Brushing down through the floor. Dropping in that hip. Arabesque arm to go to the back. Keep that arm in arabesque. And we reach to the back. Lead with the pinky toes. Lift, lift, lift. Away from the bar. Inside arm comes up. Turn the head towards the center. And we go releve launch. Let's take ourselves around to the other side. Just find your 5th other side. We'll go right away. Forward. Coming up. Open the arm, brushing front. Heel leads. Closing back in. Into the bar, reaching up and over. Coming up. Left hip stays dropped. Brush down and out. Going to the back, arabesque arm. Lead with the pinky toes to brush back. 6. and we'll go away from the bar, turning the head through the first. Ribs close and out to the side. Closing in the front. We'll just finish here in fifth. Okay. Shake out your legs. Let's do some grand battements. Okay. So from fifth, arm goes to fifth. We brush the leg front and close and a 2 and close and a 3. We did this last week. Plie, and if you've taken my class in person, we do this grand battement quite a lot. 6, 7. So basically 3 in each position. And a 2 and a 3. Plie and stretch now to the side. No grand battement. We're just going to tendu. Close fifth, plie. Releve sous-sus, depending on your floor, if you can. And then we're going to détourner around. Find another sous-sus. Plie and stretch. 3 to the front, 2, bump, bump, and 3, da, da. Plie and stretch. 3 to the side, 2, and 3. And I'm going to be angling my body different ways. That's just for you to be able to see because I'm in a shorter screen than I expected to be in today. Back and 2 and 3. Plie, stretch to the side. We just do a tendu. Close to plie. Releve, détourner. Yeah? And then from there, we slide the front foot, remember, back out to plie. So whenever you're coming up into or out of that sous-sus, it's the front foot that releases back out, which I know we've talked about in class before. Okay? So 3 and a plie, 3 and a plie, 3 and a plie, tendu, plie, releve. Turn it around towards the bar, and we'll go straight into the second side. Okay? Here we go. 6, 7, to the front. Brush. 2, 3, demi-plie. Arm to second, we go side. Plie to the back. Now this is just a tendu side. Plie fifth, releve, détourner to the bar, fifth, plie. Here we go, other side, and up. Plie. Same thing side. Brush the floor, that's the most important part. Brush, plie, to the back. Plie, just a tendu side, everyone. Tendu, plie, and up. Détourner fifth, plie, and we'll finish. Okay. Let's join in together, everyone. Just come away from your bar. Follow along. Reach the arms to second, grand plie. Just do a little port de bras stretch to finish. Arms go up and over. Now we're going to bend over to either side, turn your head, come through the center, arms first, bending to the other side. Eyes look the way you're going. Let's go parallel feet, stretch forward, long spine. Easy head at the bottom here. Shake out your head, no. Nod, yes. Plie, roll up through the spine, one bone at a time. Turning out, tendu back to first. And then just easy arms, take an elevate, feeling the center. Pressing down through the feet, up through the crown of the head. And plie out of it. And stretch. All right, everyone. Sorry for the malfunctions at the beginning, but thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully I'll see you again next week, same time, same place. Have a great rest of your Saturday. I'll see you soon.